What's up, guys? Now, we finna talk about women attraction. Now, women attraction, that's not what semen retention is all about. Yeah, you're gonna get females coming your way, of course, but you gotta understand, I noticed that a lot of you dudes are being misguided, especially a lot of you young dudes. You know, your friend probably got on semen retention, and you see girls, hitting on him, flirting with him, touching on him and stuff like that, and talking to him first. Now you want to get on semen retention, and you expect the same thing in the same amount of time that he start, the women attraction start increasing for him. See, semen retention, that's not what semen retention is all about. You guys got to understand that semen retention is really about bettering yourself and taking yourself to the next degree in life. Yeah, you're going to attract females, but you're going to attract even better looking women when you get on your purpose. You will. I'm just telling you guys this. See, a lot of you dudes, y'all just being misguided. Y'all doing it for the wrong reason. You guys got to stop doing semen retention for the wrong reason. You got to do it because you're trying to discover yourself. You're trying to find yourself. So once you find yourself, then you can find your purpose. Then you can start your journey. That's what it's all about. A lot of you guys are just, y'all whole perception of semen retention is like, it's so off to the point like where I understand that y'all want the women attraction and stuff like that. And somebody told you based off of them being on semen retention what it's about. But bro, that's not really what it's about. It's not. I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but I'm here to tell you the truth. Semen retention, it's about bettering yourself. It's about self-discipline. Yeah, it's about controlling your emotions. It's about fully taking full control of your life so you can better yourself. You want to end up, rich as Drake. You want to end up rich as Bill Gates. You want to end up, rich as Jeff Bezos. You want to end up like that? Jeff Bezos? Man, get on semen retention and get on semen retention for the right reason. Get on semen retention because you try to, get that business off the ground. Get on semen retention because you're trying to start your new YouTube channel and you're trying to put out a whole bunch of videos in a short, period of time. Get on semen retention because you want to get on your grind. This is why you get on semen retention. Yeah, the women attraction ain't no joke, but you got to understand that's not what semen retention is really about. You guys need to understand this. I know a lot of you dudes, y'all being misguided into the wrong direction. You basically taking advantage of semen retention because you're not doing it for the right reason. You want to find your purpose in life? You want to get you some money? You want to be able to, go to school and go to work? And come to school fresh as I don't know what? Because you got a job and all the rest of your friends at your school ain't got no money. You want to be that dude? Get on semen retention. That's what you get on semen retention for. To grind. You get on semen retention, to work extra hours at work. You get on semen retention to be able to go to school and work. You get on semen retention to be able to be consistent at what you're doing. You want to be consistent at something? Get on semen retention. Because the women attraction is just a plus. See, I'm going to tell you the truth. See, your friend ain't going to tell you the truth, bro. He not going to tell you this. He going to lead you in the wrong direction when it comes down to semen retention. He going to cause you to relapse. You going to be broke. Listen to him talking about, oh, you want women attraction, get on semen. Nah, bro, you going to end up broke. You're going to end up relapsing. You're going to end up being a creature of habit. You're going to keep relapsing. You're going to stay broke because you're trying to use semen retention for the wrong reason. You've been misguided. I'm trying to lead you in the right direction where you need to be on semen retention. Maybe you in the 12th grade and you want to get a job. Or maybe you in 11th grade, you want to get a job, but like you just be tired after school and stuff like that, or whatever the case is. Get on semen retention, bro. I'm telling you. You know, you 11th grade, you get a job, but by the time 12th grade, bro, you're going to probably be the freshest dude in school. I'm serious, bro. You're going to probably be the freshest dude in school. And to do with emotional energy. All your friends going to be tired, bro. And like 6th period, all your friends going to be looking tired, but you just going to be up, just studying, doing all your work, completing all your work. And you're going to be straight. You're going to make an A in that class. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes in school, y'all lacking, you know, y'all probably like, if you lacking when it come down to your grades, if you lacking, get on semen retention, bro. So you can get your grades up. So you can study. You probably being tired, you know, when you come on from, you know, whether if you in high school or college, maybe you might be tired from coming from work or just tired in general. You know, when you come from school, when you in high school, bruh, if you want that tiredness to go away, get on semen retention. I'm telling you, you're gonna be up. You're gonna be up, bro. You're gonna be studying. Before you gonna studying like that, you're gonna start studying and your grades just gonna be going up. And you're gonna be fresh too, because you're gonna have a job on the side. And you're not gonna be that tired, bro. Get on semen retention. This is what semen retention is about. Getting on your grind. Making that extra money. Being able to manage 2 things at one time. You know? Be able to manage school and a job on the side. You want to be able to do that, but get on semen retention. And have good grades. A lot of you dudes, I got dudes in the comment section tell me, oh, when does women attraction start? Bruh. Semen retention is not about that. You been misguided. Somebody told you a lie when it came down to semen retention, bro. It's not about that. It's about you bettering yourself. It's going to give you that energy to want to, you know, study after school. It's going to give you that energy to want to, you know, invest in that business that you want to, you know, put your, you know, your energy towards. It's gonna give you that energy to where you want to put your energy towards that YouTube channel that you want to start. It's gonna give you that extra energy to do that. It's the truth. You guys need to start using semen retention for the right reasons. You need the right motive. A lot of y'all having the wrong motive. Y'all having the wrong intentions of why you want to get on semen retention. But it's not about the women attraction. Yeah, you gonna get it, but like, it's like, you gonna be the celebrity and she gonna be the fan. Don't still be the fan and she still being a celebrity. And you want semen retention? Bro, come on, bro. You gotta stop going up to girls. Let them come up to you. If girls start coming up to you in school or whatever the case is, or at your job, okay, they come up to you. But you don't start going up to them. Let them come up to you. You just build your energy up. You just build that protein up. You just build yourself up. You just focus on you. That's what's going to make the females come up to you. You focusing on you and you being on semen retention. But don't get caught up in it. You've been caught up in that junk too long, bro. It's time to change your life. It's time to change your mindset. Psychologically. It's time to change your ways. I want the best for you. You have nothing but a big ball of energy. You have the energy to do whatever you want in life, bro. Who never know what you're gonna be in the future. But you gotta use semen retention to do that. You might be doing all right without being on semen retention. But trust me, if you get on semen retention, you're going to grind a lot harder. You're going to grind a lot smarter. You're going to grind a lot more. You're going to want more for yourself. You're going to try something new. You're going to constantly step out of your comfort zone just to see what's working for you so it can benefit you. You could be the man with the plan. You could be the man that's in your bloodline, that's on your family tree, to be that millionaire, that first millionaire that's in your family tree. You could be that guy in your bloodline, the first millionaire. You could be that guy. I know you can. You just got to use semen retention for the right reasons. It's not about females. It's about you valuing yourself as a male. I know you want to be that next Jeff Bezos. I know you want to be that next Bill Gates. But you could take another route than they took just to get what he had. You could do the same thing. They're a man just like you a man. You just need the mindset. And you need the drive and the consistency and the faith and the discipline to continue to run that race. To continue to better yourself. To continue to want to reach your higher self. It's all in your mind. Forget your sexual desires. That's not helping you. It's not helping you, dude. You are being drained. You've been drained long enough. We was taught to be over-sexualized as men. It's time to conquer what's important. And that's success. I know that you have it in you. I want the best for every single man. I don't hate. I wait my turn. And I grind. I focus on me. You want to be a millionaire. I know you always say, bro, I wish I was a millionaire. I wish I had this amount of money. Or I wish. Stop wishing and start doing. You need semen retention to do it? Semen retention. Trust me, these females, they not going nowhere. When you become successful, bro, you will be chilling with some of the baddest females, bro. Like, you going to be like, bro, you know what? Coleman was right. The women attraction wasn't the problem. The problem was me. Y'all like these chicks want to go somewhere, bro. These chicks ain't going nowhere. So there's no point of relapsing. You might as well use semen retention for the right thing. You could start today, bro. It's okay if you was misusing it. If you was misguided by family members or friends. It's okay, bro. You watched this video. Now it's time to change your mindset. Like I said, these chicks ain't going nowhere, bro. Y'all act like these, just to cut women off for 1 year and focus on your purpose. You act like they gonna all just vanish. But they're not going nowhere, bro. It's gonna even be badder chicks when you become successful, bro. It's gonna be even badder chicks that gonna want you when you become successful. Semen retention is just, it's just the cake. It's just the cake. You know what I'm saying? With no icing. But if you want the icing on the cake, bro, when it start looking beautiful, you want your life to start looking beautiful, you want that icing on that cake, Bro, get on your purpose on semen retention. You want your chicks to look even beautiful? Bro, get on your purpose on semen retention. Your chick's gonna be looking beautiful, bro. And you're not gonna regret it. You guys need to just cut, some of you dudes need to cut women off for 1 year. Just so you can become successful. You know? Imagine if you was on semen retention and you was successful and you had the money and it was publicly noticed, like around your area that you was, but it'll be so many, you will get even better chicks. I'm telling you. So focus on your purpose so, you know, you can become successful. So you can be that millionaire and stop wishing. Hope you guys got some up out of this, man. Y'all stay on semen retention, retain game. It's Coleman.